people? Top of the top. It is Sunday, October 12th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. Peace and blessings to everybody on this Sunday morning. If you are traveling, um, if you're just going to anywhere that you got to be, I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but if it's nice and you plan on traveling today, uh, safe arrivals. Um, don't rush to where you're going. If you're late going somewhere, it is your fault. Don't hurt anybody in the process of you trying to get somewhere. Hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and with knowing with him all things is possible. Yes, sir. Top of the top. Oh my God, it's Sunday, y'all, and the weather is crazy up here in New York. I don't know what the weather's like where y'all at, but the weather is woof around here. I won't be planning on going outside today. I will be kicking it right here, rapping with y'all on this Sunday morning. So we gonna chop it up, talk about a few things. The usual. I won't be on here, but I'll be on here for my usual time for about an hour. If I can make that, it's really Sunday, so I really want to sit back and relax. Um, we gonna chop it up. So here we go. For my regulars, my first timers, anyone who just came through, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Angie, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Faye, what up? What's going on, sisters? Let's go with y'all. Um, oh boy, where do I start? Well, yesterday was my mother-in-law's 70th birthday party, and man, it's been a while since I've been at a party. It's been a while since I've attended a party, but that one yesterday was great for me. I enjoyed myself. It's funny because once you become a camera person and you become in the media, you start carrying your camera everywhere. Me, I decided to carry my camera and just catch a lot of great stuff, a lot of great moments. Family having fun, black people having fun, and that's what it's all about. It's never about how many people come to your gathering or who's there in particular. It's about whoever is there. Um, Enjoy that they're there. Just thank them for being there because some people don't have to. But it's all about getting together and have fun, and that's the word for the day: fun. I don't think I've used fun before. I think I might have. I don't know. A lot of my old videos I don't even go back and look at. But who cares? Fun, right? That's the word of the day. We have to learn how to have fun um, in life. I know a lot of us put in a lot of hard work at work. We work a lot. Um, we have a lot of people we have to take care of in our families. We have responsibilities. We got bills to pay. But at some point in life, we got to get back and have us some fun. And I haven't even put up all the videos yet of last night. I'm gonna load them up and put them up today. But we enjoyed ourselves. My mother-in-law looked so beautiful. Um, my sister-in-laws look beautiful. Uh, my brother-in-law, he's gonna look the way he looks. He could dress up. My brother-in-law's a badass dresser. But yesterday he was not for the games. Everybody who came through looked like something. We all took pictures as a family. For me, I don't really be around my immediate family, so when it comes to taking pictures, sometimes I'm not used to it. But when I met my wife and I got around my in-laws, it was something different that I haven't seen in a while. and they became they put some. I'm not gonna lie to you. They put some fun back in my life, um, because for a minute I was down and I didn't know how to be around any of that. Didn't know if I wanted to be around any of that. Um, but they definitely showed me the definition of fun. It took me a while to get. It took me a while to get used to that because I used to be like, man, I haven't done this in a while. You know, if you have a family that's not family anymore, that they don't get together, and then when you get in a relationship with somebody, or you have a friend, when you go around their family and you see stuff, you like, damn, I wish this could be me and mine's. But when you can have fun, it's a beautiful thing. You're able to smile, you're able to take pictures, you're able to enjoy life. Just eat all the food you want, drink when you want. I mean, what more? What more could you ask for? So we definitely enjoyed the last night, and I want to thank everybody who wished my mother-in-law a happy birthday. I appreciate y'all too. Thank you so much for that. And it's crazy because now I got the missus this week, her birthday. Jesus, Jesus. Um, in which we're gonna have us some fun this week. So it's good. I could always breathe better knowing that her birthday passed. I'd be a nervous wreck when her birthday comes up. I'm a nervous wreck when her birthday comes up because I'm like, oh God, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I think we overthink because when our finances is not what it is, sometimes we want to be able to go all out for people. And when we can't go all out for them, it kind of plays with our mental. No, I'm not really tired, babe. It's just that it's Sunday, and Sunday I'm not really a loud person. It's early in the morning. My wife is up. She's up. We're gonna give her something to eat after the show, but after that, nah, I'm chilling. I'm good. It's night. I see you. Sup, sis? No, nah. You know what it is, Bay. You ever listen to people that host the radio when they do the radio shows? Um, you got some people who are rowdy on the radio. Then you got some people who are just cool, calm, and collected. You know what I mean? So nah, with me, this is how I am. But yeah, so like I said, the word of the day, good morning to everybody that's coming in. Peace and blessings to all y'all. God bless y'all and your families. So me, I always try to have that radio voice sometime, man. I'm planning on one day having a uh I'm planning on having that he said, who's better, Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny? Y'all be having some of the craziest questions. Uh I like both. I like both. But I probably paid attention more to Bugs Bunny, I would have to say. Um, well, I'll tell you, Ray, what I do want to work on a radio show. I think I have the voice for it. I think I got the mind for it. Um, and it's all about having fun. See, because if you could do this podcast, the radio and the podcast is almost in the same family. I just that if I was to do a radio show, I wouldn't be under anybody because if you say something on the radio, whoever you're working for, they can get rid of you. They can't get rid of your brand, but they can get rid of you. So if I do anything, I'll be under me. I wouldn't do anything where I have to be under anybody. Because if I say something that makes you feel some kind of way, or it makes the people feel some kind of way, then you're out. Got you, baby. She said, where are you from? Oh, the Bay Area. I'm from New York. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out to the West Coast. Wherever you from, I don't care. Atlanta, Chicago, Texas, wherever you from. Shout outs to you and peace and blessings to you and your people. Definitely shout out to the Bay Area, man. West Coast. Don't get it twisted, man. We love LA. We love the Bay Area. We love the whole West Coast. Never get it twisted with this New York and versus LA or whatever. We don't do all that crap, man. That's just that be all in the media, man. We love the West. Shout out to the West. Because no matter if you live on New York or California, we all go through the same struggles. You know what I mean? Shout out to the West because they are the best. But so yeah, you gotta have fun in life, y'all. That's all I be wanting, you know. All you ladies that's out there working hard and you got your 9 to 5. And I understand that you ladies wanna work because there's a lot of things you're trying to accomplish. Um, but make sure you get some fun out of life. Fellas, get some fun out of life. It's cool to hang with your homeboys, but at some point you have to break away from your homeboys. Have you some fun. Go take your girl somewhere. Go take that woman that you want to be your wife. Go take her somewhere. Now we understand finance might play a role sometime, but when the little bit of money you do have, don't waste it on your homeboys on the block. Take that special one that you got your eye on, even if she's not your girl. You like her, you've been paying attention to her for a while. Go take her and go have some fun with her. And fun doesn't always mean sex. Go have some fun. Movie, dinner, walk through the park holding hands. Oh yeah, babe, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, babe, I'm a very fun person, ain't I? Wasn't that fun? I hated that my attitude was the way it was the first time I came through, and I'm still sorry about that. But don't I have fun? Don't we have fun? Me and D Free, don't we? Don't we enjoy it? We have fun. We're not a bunch of madmen. We have fun. See, a lot of people don't know the definition, Vay, of what having fun is. Yeah, I just felt bad because I'm like, damn, man, I'm coming through this cis shit for the first time, and but it's okay. We all we it happens. Let me tell you, there's a lot of things I could walk around in this world miserable about. I'll try to keep it humble. This Sunday, bro. We going to church. Then we going to. Hey, as you should, as you should. Um, Prayers for everybody. No, I never. No, no, I never had. But it's the first time for everything. It's the first time for everything. But God bless everybody who's moving around the church. Um, you going to church, you coming from church, or even if you're not going to church and you're staying home, because some people might stay home. Depends on where you're at or where you're from, how the weather is. You know what I mean? There's gonna be the weather's kind of like shifty in New York right now. So it's gonna be a lot of people who still gonna get up and go praise the Lord, as they should. Um, just be safe. I get up every morning and I have a prayer to myself before I actually go live. I got two things I do. So I pray and then I get up and I kiss the picture of my mother who's no longer here. But it's my regular routine. I do it before I go to bed. I say a prayer and I kiss and I tell her I love her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she still watches me. But have some fun, y'all. Whatever y'all do today. Whatever y'all do today. You know why I do it, Dove? I never always did it, but I used to always do it when I felt like something was wrong. Or we can't just want to call on God when we feel like something's wrong. You got to call on Him when it's good, when it's bad, when it's ugly, when it's terrible, when it's miserable. You can't just call on God when, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Oh my God, I need this. And then when things are good, we don't, I don't need to talk to God. Everything good. I talk to Him when it's bad. I got to talk to Him all the time. I always say every day, Lord, give me a sign. Because sometimes I can't figure out if I'm gonna make it through the day sometime. Like, yo, I'll be like, yo, come on, man, I need some help, Lord. But you know, one thing I love about my God is that He finds ways for me to have fun. I'm always finding a way. Like this week is a turn up week. It's my wife's birthday, but it's also fight week in the city. So, oh, I'm going to have me some fun this week. So, please, for any guys who feel like when we catch no Doug Zone in person, we're going to just be, nah, man, I don't care nothing about none of that. I'm going to have me some fun this week. Yes, yes. So good, Bay. So word of the day is fun. Don't wait till you get to a certain point in your life where you may not be able to have no fun. Don't be old, and I mean to get old, it's an honor, right? To be an elderly person is an honor. But don't wait till you get to that point to want to have fun, because you get to a certain age, you know because of that age or your health, you may not be able to go travel or do anything. Have I ever heard the Lord's voice? You know what? When I be in my moments, I tend to ignore it. And that's not because I'm doing it on purpose. I tend to ignore it sometimes because I'm in my own world. But there's probably a time or two where you know, I've heard it. I'm talking about he probably talked to me more times than I've heard him. Because had I would have been listening, 90% of my stuff, 90, I would say what, maybe 80% of the stuff in my life wouldn't have happened had I would have listened. Like not now, like now, of course I listen. But if we're going back in time, probably not. I didn't, and that's what got me in the situation that got me in. I see you, my guy. But me and the Lord, we'll have our conversations. Um, you know what? That's a great way to put it. Um, Let me tell you something about when you have a mind of your own. When you have a mind of your own, it's not that you don't feel like people can't tell you anything. It's just for that moment, you're going through something. So the last thing you want is people to just either be judging you or criticizing you or always trying to give you advice. Um, because you're just in your moment for whatever you want to be in. I mean, you got some people, being in the moment and being stubborn is two different things. You know, it's a month before hours. Yeah, 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 babe. So, sometimes we could be stubborn. And then there's times where we're just in the moment where we're like, yo, look, 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 look. I'm not trying to hear that right now. I'm trying to have some fun. I don't need you preaching to me. Leave me be. Like y'all ever felt like that when somebody did try to get to you? You'd be like, leave me be, man. I'm trying to have some fun right now. All that you talking too positive right now. I don't want to hear all that. And I don't think it's that people are trying to get preachy. They just trying to uplift. But then you just got some people that be like, man, I'm not trying to hear that right now. I'm trying to smoke. I'm trying to drink. I'm trying to talk to these women in here. Man, look, man, come on, man, get from around me with all that. I don't want to hear all that. Yeah, but things happen. Yeah, we just have moments. That's all, man. But you gotta get some, you gotta get some kind of fun out of life, and that's the main thing that I want all of you guys to do. I don't care if I know you personally or not, because the days are numbered in this world. Some of the stuff that you see going on in this world is going to be coming to an end real soon. Is there a difference in hearing your um damn, I'll be how could I answer that one? Mm, yeah, yeah. Um, you know what's so crazy, I'll be? My conscience always got me into stuff. Always, always, always. And I think there was a moment in my life where I listened to myself about a situation, and I'm glad I did because I'll be, have I not, you probably would be talking to me today. I was in a situation one time where um, hammers was drawn and somebody was about to not be here. Um, and I remember talking to God at the time, and I'm telling you, I don't know how I was able to get up out of there because there was no way out. But this was the one time God got me out this, like He moved me. Like He moved me out the situation. I'm not trying to be super religious, y'all. He moved me out the situation because when the smoke cleared, everybody was like, "How you get up out of there? You was supposed to be on that sidewalk with a white sheet over your face. How you get up out that situation, whole boy?" I'm like, "Yo, listen, I don't know." But then it hit me. I said, God works in mysterious ways. I said, yo, I wasn't even supposed, and mind you, the when the weapons were drawn, when the weapons were drawn, it wasn't even for me. But you're gonna be guilty by association. So I'm looking like, oh my God, this is gonna be it for me. At this time, y'all, I'm 28 years old. And I'm like, at 28, this is how it's gonna end. I got 2 kids. It can't end like this. I'm not trying to be on the news at 28 years old. At 28, you haven't even lived life. And I'm like, yo, nah, man, this can't go down, man. But if, we can't control when we go. So if this is what it's going to be, what can I do? But I'm telling you, some way, somehow, by the time I looked up, I was out of there. I said, yo, this is crazy. God works mysterious ways. But even then, I still tried his patience. I still tried his patience. I think being at 42, going on 43, I'm not that 28-year-old. So the older I got, um, probably up until last year till this year, there were some things I had to learn. What's my 3 things I had to learn, babe? You hear me say it all the time, babe. What was the 3 things I had to learn? Anybody that's up here every day, they hear me say it. I'm gonna wait to see what if Bae says it. She knows my 3 things that I live by, that I had to protect. I had to protect my space, my peace, and be aware of my surroundings. Those are the 3 things that I learned to do. That's the 3 things I learned to do, to protect my space, my peace, and be aware of my surroundings. I had to learn that. Now, if you ask me that at 28, what that mean, I'm like, what are you talking about, space and peace? What do you mean? I'd have been ignorant. I'd have been like, yo, we got plenty of space, and I'd have threw up a peace sign or and and been like, what? Who are we surrounded by? I would have said something ignorant probably, because I wouldn't have known what you were talking about. So those 3 things that I just told you is something that I will always live by, and I'm gonna have fun at the same time. I'm gonna enjoy my life. I would always enjoy it and have fun, man. They tell you we over there at her show yesterday. We cracking joke. We having fun. Wasn't nobody disrespecting nobody. Wasn't nobody calling each other the N word. We wasn't talking about nobody's mamas. A black man down and another black man. We don't do that. We just don't. We're not tearing each other down. If you tore down, we're trying to help you build back up. You feel like you got the system on your neck. You feel like you're going through whatever you're going through. We're trying to build you back up. We don't want to tear no more. We don't want to tear no more people down. It's not what we're trying to do. And she said, "Well, before you came up, yeah, yeah. I know. It be like that, babe. But we gonna have fun. That's what we do, and I love every moment of it. You two playing with my time. Well, no, they not playing with my time. No, they not. Okay, I thought they was playing with my time. 26 minutes exactly I've been on here. Because, yesterday, babe, my time was looking crazy. Yo, D Free laughs makes you laugh. Like, D Free don't have to tell you a joke for you to laugh. His laughs will make you laugh. You know how many times we will all be on the panel with D Free and we would just bust out laughing because of his laughs. We would laugh, of course, at the joke, but when he say something, automatically we are on. Like when he laugh, automatically we on our stomach because he'll keep going with it. Because if something's funny to him, he's gonna keep going. Like you can get mad all you want to. If you're gonna get mad at him laughing or what he's laughing at, you might as well not be up there with him because he's gonna laugh. That's just what he do. And believe me, he's brighted. He's brightened a lot of our days. A lot of our days where we didn't feel like being up there, if we didn't feel like laughing and joking, he has brightened plenty of our days. Yeah. He talked about the whole last year. No, not yeah. He talked about last year at the barbecue and how we had a great old time, and after that we all hooked up. I'm telling you, Vay, you get out here next year, it's amazing out here, sis. It's amazing. Just how we can all come together as one. It's amazing. Super amazing. I'm telling you. If you had never been to a cookout or you've been to a barbecue where you see things have got out of hand and fist fights have broke out, not at a No Duck Zone anniversary barbecue, annual barbecue, not at my annual barbecues. I've done 3 in a row. There hasn't been one altercation, not close to it. You know why? Because we don't have to have fun. The word of the day is fun. We know how to have fun. All that ratchet and being ghetto and acting like you ain't got no home training, that's cool, but you won't do it around me. You won't do it around me because we're just not having that. So, Sister Vay, we're gonna get you up here next year. That's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, listen, you come here next year and see how it is. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get well. Angie's already here. She's already in the New York area, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. She'll probably be coming up to the media workout for the boxing this week. You got Sister 12, got Miss Knight. Hopefully Miss Knight, I don't know where Miss Knight's located, but hopefully she can get here. Yeah, what question you got, babe? Go ahead. What question you got for me, sis? What questions any of y'all got for me? Y'all never really asked me no questions like that. What questions y'all got for me? I try to answer them the best I can. Oh, yo, listen, they gotta come. I tell you, they come. Matter of fact, Angie, I'm glad that I found out that you from here because you could hook up with 12 vials and all three of y'all, man, can, y'all two can take they all over New York. That would be great for her. So at least she can go back to LA and she'll be able to just brag and talk about it, man. There's a lot of people in LA that can't get to New York that would love the opportunity to come here. Yo, you know what I would love to do? I would love to go to LA and scoop up all the homeless people, bring them here and put them and place them in a shelter. But the problem is, man, New York is a place where too many people have fun, where they'll just take advantage of it. Everybody don't want help. Would you feel if someone made a poll asking which person should they date, you or another person? If somebody made a poll, how would you feel? Poll asking which person should they date, you or another person? I don't know. Well, me, I'm not in the dating game, so I don't know. Somebody made something like that on your channel? You should add a description entitled test it out. If you add it in the settings, it will be on every video. You know what? I do the descriptions, but there for some reason I slowed down on it. You know what it is? I'll be. It's not that I know his channel. Oh, his channel. Oh wow. And I wasn't there. You wasn't there. How did you find out about it, babe? Did somebody tell you, or did you just happen to go to the video and see it? Yeah, yeah, LB, I was doing the description, and I'm gonna get back to doing it. I was doing it, but you know what it is, I'll be so focused on just doing these videos, I'll be forgetting. Because if you go to a couple of my videos on here, I do the description. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting back to that. It's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'll be trying to get over. It's a lot of work on YouTube that people think they understand and they don't. Yeah, someone told me. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if that was anything you didn't take it disrespectful, Vay, did you? I mean, did it make you feel some kind of way? Was there anything said besides asking that question? Was anything disrespectful about you being said? I was on a break from YouTube. Oh, okay. You don't have to go every video. Put one main description in the settings. Yeah, you know what, Albie? I just did that too I think I did that for an amateur fight. I had just did that and I slowed it down. But you right. I think I'm gonna put for my next video. I'm gonna do that. Matter of fact, I'm doing Jerron Bruce Ennis later on today. So I'm gonna put something in the description for that. Because what our brother did last night was amazing. But this ain't boxing talk, but I'm gonna come back later on to talk about Jerron. You wasn't there. Okay, well, I mean, he said he didn't say anything disrespectful, but they told me it was shade towards me. Well, one thing I could just tell you, babe, have fun. Have fun on this YouTube. Even when shade is being thrown at you, even when something negative is being said about you, have fun. Now the crazy thing is, now you're gonna ask me, how the hell can I have fun if somebody's disrespecting me? Because I'm gonna tell you why. People are gonna say whatever. People gonna feel whatever towards you. Um, and you can't change it. And not just you. It happened to me 2 years ago. Um, we just got to have fun on this. See, on this social media, you got to deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Which means you're gonna gain some friends on here, and then you're gonna lose some, and then you're gonna have some who were never your friends in the beginning. They just were around you for what they can get out of you. Just have fun on here. That's all. Let nature take its course. You're gonna have some people who's gonna come and go, and you're gonna have people who's gonna sneak this. See, a lot of people probably want to holler at you, babe. A lot of people are jealous. So when they hear dudes or women giving you compliments, um, get jealous. Some people are not happy with who they are. And there's a couple of channels I can go to and they go, yo, that bae, she's beautiful and she has a nice voice and da 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 da. I mean, it happens, man. You just can't pay attention to it. I got a question, but I don't want to come off with bad vibes. All right, what's up? What question you got? What question you got for me? I don't. If you come off with bad vibes, that means you must be thinking about saying something bad. Because if you ain't coming off with bad vibes, you ain't got to mention that. Just go ahead and ask me what question you got to ask me. I'm here. I know it probably. Yeah, I mean, listen, babe. It is what it is, babe. It's a lot of toxic stuff you got to deal with in these YouTube streets, man. It just happens. You got to know how to get around it. That's why I'm comfortable with what I do because I know how to get around it. Not many people tried me on here. I managed to get around it. You know what I mean? I thank my Lord and Savior for getting me through it. Um, because really, when you think about it, all this is all supposed to be fun. Yeah, you can have serious topics. You can talk about whatever it is, but technically, it's really supposed to be all this is supposed to be fun. And you have a lot of these lames who's taking the fun out of it because they come up here with their personal problems. And if you want to come up here with your personal problems and let the world know, talk to the world about your problems. Don't yell at them. Okay, let me say that again because I probably went over some of your heads. Talk to the world about your problems. Don't yell at the world about your problems because nobody's responsible for you going through what you're going through. So you can't come on YouTube and crash out because the world has nothing to do with what you're going through because we all behind scenes are going through something that we're trying to recover from that we may not be able to recover from. And we're like, oh my God, there's no coming back from this. So how do I get over this? How do I move forward? How do I not let this be a distraction to me when I go to work? So we all are going through something. You have a lot of people who are not having fun in this world that are not happy with their skin color. They're not happy with their body. They're not happy with who they were born. They're not happy. They're not having no fun. They'll try to convince you that they are, but they're not. The way they talk, the way they act, the way they dress, the way they carry themselves lets you know all that. They're not having no fun. They'll try to cover it up by telling you they're living life. Who life are you living? Somebody else's life? Because you can't walk around being something that you're not. God made you a certain way. Be that and be proud of it. If you don't like the way you look, go fix yourself up a little bit. But go fix yourself up doesn't mean change what you are. I have nothing. I don't know him. I don't even bring people like him up. Like I talk about a lot of things on the show, but that ain't one of them. I didn't know dude. I only know him from seeing him on TV. So yeah, I can't speak on him. I don't know dude. I really don't know. It's I don't think we should take upon ourselves. I don't think we should take it upon ourselves um to take somebody's life. Now that I can't say, right? We have no right. We're not God. And I think people think that they have a right to do that. You don't have a right to do it. And it was wrong. But what kills me is that when people spoke on him, like the guy from the late night show, They cut him off. I think they gave him back the show, but they cut him off. It's just it's crazy. It's disgusting. Nobody is God, and nobody should make the decision of taking anybody's life. But then also, we can't tell people to speak their mind, and then when they go speak their mind, they're blackballed, or they're suspended, or they're fired. I don't understand that. We always hitting people with the be careful what you say. But what if what I need to be? What if I need to say this? Not to hurt anybody or to make them feel offended, but what if I need to say this? This is the kind of silly world that we live in. One thing about me though, I'm not getting into no debates or arguments about nothing in this world. I don't care if I'm at work or if I'm around family, because you're gonna have to believe this, right? Believe this if you don't believe nothing else. People are gonna believe what they want to believe, and you can't push your beliefs on nobody. Like nobody can push their beliefs on you. One thing about me is a lot of things that I believe in, that it could be a lot of people that come up here and say, I don't agree with you. And that's cool. I don't trip about that. I never judge, but some other people. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. No, I totally get what you're saying. But yeah, believe me, I'm not sticking up for him. I'm not sticking up for him. Um, I'm just, I don't know, bro. My thinking is just totally different from everybody. That's why certain subjects I don't have on here, because there's certain people who are not worth talking about. Because when you go to these other YouTube channels, and they're talking about that exact type of stuff, um, I leave all this in God's hand, man. Because my opinion of what I speak ain't gonna matter anyway. Whenever you do something, um, you got to answer to God, because there's nobody in this world word is more powerful than God. Not a judge, not the police, not none of that. So when you got to face him, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things I just sit back and I just be like, okay, cool with it. You know what I mean? I don't really trip off it. I have fun, man. That's all I want to do in life. And that's all I will continue to do is have fun. I try not to over worry. I try not to let what I see in the news bother me too much. What I hear on the radio, what I see on social media, because this whole world is confused. This ain't even a real world we live in. This ain't a real world we live in. Straight up. But there's three things you're gonna have to remember to make it in this world. Protect your space, your peace, and be aware of your surroundings. It's the only way you're gonna make it through here. Now you can sit there and ignore all three of those that I just said, but then find yourself in a predicament that you can't get out of. And then you're gonna say, yo, no, Doug Zone did say that. Protect your space, your peace, and be aware of your surroundings. I'm gonna do that to the day I leave here. I gotta protect my wife. She's a part of all that. She's a part of my space, my peace, and she's a part of my surroundings. So I gotta protect all that. Because there's no I in team. So I gotta make sure nothing happens to her, because she's a part of the package deal. But nah, I get what you're saying though, as far as all that, man. It's just that I don't like when people go around the world. And granted, right, we got a lot of people we don't like that we might want to see something happen to, but nobody's entitled to go around playing God. Um, I don't think it's cool. And when you play God, you're not getting no brownie points for it. Now you in jail, so now you done murdered somebody, and now they're gone, and then you going off to you gotta be cool. Yeah, we meant to be protectors. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We meant to be that. And that's what we have to continue to do. We have no, 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 no. Hey, you did not bring down no vibes. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's been great. It's been great. You didn't bring down no vibes, because just like the word of the day, we having fun. So don't do that because I don't want people to feel like they can't come here. Long as people are respectful, right? Because the morning chop ups, we don't really have no main topics for real. Sometimes we get into different topics. Now, if I'm on a main subject and I put it up as a thumbnail and I go, this is what we talking about. And if you come in trying to bring something else in, then I go, look, bro, we're not talking about that. So we're gonna get off that. I like to stick to the topic because then it can cause confusion. But when it's the morning chop ups, nah, we just talking. There's no main topic in the morning chop ups. I might start it off as that, but then we jump on the other things. So no, you Gucci, you good where you at. You good where you at. Sometimes I need people to ask me questions because it kind of helps me think about what it is that you know, that I want to say. You know what I mean? I mean, all this is like I said, all this is like being on a radio station, man. You know, you're gonna have people calling in on your radio station, asking certain questions, and you have your subjects. It's the same thing. If you really think about it, it's the same thing. The only difference is we just keep it respectful. As long as people keep it respectful, I can't get mad at somebody for asking a question. Like I said, I didn't know that dude. But fortunately, what happened to him is, hey, you know, some people it broke some people down, and then some people were like, man, I never liked dude in the first place. I mean, the world we live in is just crazy, man. We this is very evil world we live in, man. So no, but nah, you didn't bring no vibes down. We chilling. We up here building. We're having fun. I just want to say good morning to everybody this morning. Happy Sunday to everybody that's out there moving. I hope wherever, what city you from, wherever you at, the weather's beautiful. You can get to go out with your family. Hell, if it's in the 70s or something, wherever you at, hopefully you can get a little cookout going, man. Take your family out and have fun. Buffets, movies, I don't care, man. To the park, go ahead and have you some fun. Enjoy life. I'm gonna sit in the house today and I'm gonna have me fun. I don't need to be outside to have fun. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna have me some fun. Just me and my bestie. It's her birthday week. Um, I'm probably going to be doing a live at some point this week, dedicating it to my wife. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know exactly when. Um, might be doing it on Monday. Might be doing it tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. I believe I did it last year for her. So when y'all look up, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So, you know, of course, 8 a.m. Yeah, enjoy yourself, Vay. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. But going back to what you said, Vay, about um, that being put up, you still new to this YouTube, so oh, Monday. Yeah, yeah, it is, right? Yeah, listen, Vay, I say some of the craziest stuff, and I'll be like, that is tomorrow. That is tomorrow, you fool. I have to tell myself that. Yeah, same to you. Hey, make sure you come back here. B. Come on back here. You're always welcome back here. I love people with positive vibes. As long as people keep it positive, I have no issue with people coming back. Come on back here. Come on back here. Because Bay will tell you, it get real for these morning chop ups. We get into deep topics. Certain topics I'm not willing to touch. Not because they're too touchy. It's just everything is not worth talking about. But there are some things that we like to address in this world, in our community. I'm very big on my people and how our black people, the black community has to get it together. We got to stick together. We got to build. We got to take our communities back. It's a lot of things we got to do. So it's a. I'm not that average YouTube channel that you just see a bunch of dudes on the channel crashing out and inviting each other to each other's private parts. We don't do none of that over here. You ain't gonna see none of that that you see these other sucker channels do. We don't do that over here. I mean, we actually have, some fun over here. We will continue to do that. That's what we do. But yeah, babe. So being that you still new to it, the thing is this, baby girl. Like I was telling you before, you're gonna see a lot of stuff that's gonna probably one day discourage you from going live or wanting you to have a channel because the more you get out there, and let me tell you something, especially when you start getting the trolls. When you start getting the trolls, that's when you know you made it. Now you might get one or two trolls that might come around now, but when you really get deep into it, oh man, it's over. What's my go-to? Bodega, chopped cheese. Um, yeah, chopped cheese. Yeah, if you yeah. When I'm on Instagram, I got no Doug Zone on Instagram, so you can follow me on the gram. If you got Instagram, you got Facebook, it's Clarence McLean. Clarence McLean on Facebook. No Doug Zone on Instagram. Hey, you coming up in December, holla at me. Just hamburger meat. Hamburger meat, chopped up hamburger meat. That's basically what it is. Chopped up hamburger meat with some cheese in it. You can add a little lettuce and tomatoes in it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But yeah, babe. So it's gonna happen. The more you go on, the deeper you get into YouTube, it's gonna happen. You gotta ask yourself a question. Are you prepared to deal? Are you prepared to deal with what comes with it? Are you prepared to deal with that? Or will you fold and walk away and say, this YouTube is too much for me? These dudes are too disrespectful. These women are too disrespectful because sometimes we have to be accountable for what happens on our channels because we allow it to happen. Can't nobody be a distraction or a disturbance on your channel if you don't let them. Can't nobody come on your channel if you put the link in the chat and somebody comes up and they crash out, it's nobody's fault but the host. If somebody's in the comments and they're saying disrespectful stuff and you're not checking them on it, that's your fault. You gotta be able to you gotta control your house. Control that. A lot of people are upset sometimes that they can't come over here to my channel and they can't crash out. There's a lot of people who would love to go, man. We've been to every channel crashing out, but for some reason we can't get through that damn duck. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, babe. It's gonna be like that. You gotta be careful, beloved. You can't worry about, oh, if I don't do this, the people gonna dislike me. No, people will use you for what they can get out of you. If they feel like they can come up there and crash out, they're gonna do it. And they don't like people like me telling people not to let people like them up because they want to have some way to crash out because they've been blocked on everybody else's channel. Yeah, and that's what happens. But that's your fault, babe, because you gotta protect your space and your peace. You're not doing that. You got to do it, love. Forget somebody being mad at you. Forget somebody saying I'm not talking to you no more. Forget somebody going to another channel sneak dissing you. That's going to happen anyway because they'll smile in your face while whole while they want to take your place. Those backstabbers. In the words, and I love always saying this, but in the words of the late great Aretha Franklin, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Have fun. That's what you do. Have fun. You make your channel fun. You want to make your channel fun? Start cleaning up some of the ratchet and nasty behavior that you see. Nah, no, yeah, but if you putting it in there, he can't. You can't nobody get a link on your shit. Can't nobody get a link for your channel unless you put it out there. You know what they do when he hit the link? You leave them in backstage. You leave somebody backstage, they can't get on. You leave them back there until they decide to get off. And if he goes back in the chat talking crazy, get him up out of there. Yeah, that's all. He can hit the link, leave him in the back. Anybody who's disrespectful, not just him, but anybody that's disrespectful, leave him in the back. Just because they hit the link, that don't mean that you got to let them up. Leave them backstage. You got to remember, if you don't have some control of your channel, it's going to be outrageous and out of control, and then people are not going to want to come. Good, good, that's good. You should have blocked them. It's okay. It's going to end up coming to that. But because what it is how can you get people to subscribe to your channel? Because when you're telling people to subscribe to your channel, what are you telling them to subscribe to? The vibes here as well. Just looking forward to being a part of the community. Yes, listen. Once you come over here and you're looking for a place to come to where we're having real grown conversations, we're not up here running our mouth like a bunch of little girls. We're not up here angry like a bunch of baby mamas. We don't do that. We're not doing that. We're up here talking like real adults. I made this channel possible not just for the fellas, but for the ladies to come through here because there's a lot of channels that the ladies can't go to voice their opinion because the dude's gonna tell them, "Shut up, you're a woman. You ain't got a right to talk." We're not doing that over here. These ladies have fellas come into their channels, and the first thing the fellas want to do is come in and flirt with them or say something crazy. And then when they giving them the link to let them come up and speak, these dudes are acting like a bunch of eighth graders, can't control themselves. Surprised they still not wearing Pampers and drinking breast milk. Oh, it is rare. We respectful over here. We're not playing them. I'm building a family. I'm building a family over here. You got to understand something. If you don't want to be a part of the No Doug Zone family, you don't have to be. I'm not forcing nobody to stay here. There's a lot of other channels, but once you know you are No Doug Zone family, you are No Doug Zone family for life until the day you decide you don't want to be anymore. Sometimes things happen. I won't hate you if you decide you don't want to be a part of here no more. But you can't go somewhere and sneak diss me and then think we're going to sit at the same table and eat together. We're not going to do that. But once you become family over here, you will stay family. I promise you that. You will stay family. Because this is bigger than YouTube. This is bigger than subscribers. This is bigger than viewers. It's bigger than life. We're going to start showing people what it means to get together and have fun and be a community. When I told you, when I throw my barbecues in New York, it's lovely. It's lovely. For 3 years in a row, I've had barbecues for the No Doug Zone. Barbecues. Not one fight or altercation has ever happened. You know why? Because I protect my space and my peace, and I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm glad he came here too. Come on back. Subscribe. Come on back. Just keep coming. The conversations get more interesting the more you come. My job is to make people feel better about their day today than what they felt yesterday. You guys make me feel so good about what it is that I do. Y'all the reasons why I continue to do it. You guys are the reason why the channel is going to continue to grow because of you guys. Because if all you guys unsubscribe to me right now, I don't have much. Yeah, life will go on, but I wouldn't have much. So you are responsible for the channel's growth. And it's going to keep going. And I love every single last one of y'all for it. I don't care if I know you or not, if I never met you. I mean, you know I made it. I got West Coast in the building. West Coast in the building, man. Come on now. Come on now. And I told you I'm trying to come to LA in 2028 for the Olympics. So, but I'm gonna get my sister Bay out here next year. Yeah, Bay, you coming to New York, Bay. I'm letting you know right now. You might want to tell your job right now, Bay. You might want to go ahead, just let your job know right now. I didn't send you the invite, but I'm gonna send you the invite for next year, babe. I'm gonna send you it today. Once I send you that invite, you might want to take that to your job and tell them, oh yeah, this day next year you can't have me. I'm busy. I'm telling you, babe, I'm sending it to you. You think I'm capping? I'm sending it to you, babe. She's gonna expect to see you. 12 is gonna expect to see you. Miss Knight, I gotta get to her, and I think Miss Knight got me on Facebook. I'm gonna send Miss Knight it. We are going to have us some fun. The word of the day is fun. If you don't know what fun is, you better start having it because it's not gonna always be here for you. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. God bless everybody today, and I hope the Lord watches over every single last one of y'all, wherever you going, wherever you coming from. Just Lord, watch over every single last person, every move they make, every child that's walking the streets. Watch all of them. Please watch everybody. I don't care where they going. If they're going to get a glass of milk, I don't care what it is they doing. Anything can happen on the way to the refrigerator. Anything, man. This devil out here working, and he's dressed in disguise. He's attacking everybody. The devil's not somebody just with horns. He comes in different disguises. He comes in different disguises. Miss Knight, I see you. I'm gonna send you the invite, Miss Knight. Pray he watches over all y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I will be back later on today to talk a little boxing. Jerron Bruce Ennis, 605. So y'all come back and join me. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.